Yo, it's your boy, the Fat Cat 32 with another Garfield comic review. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. By the way, if you're watching this deserves at least 1 million like. Can we get 1 million like on this video, please? So, the first panel starts off with Garfield eating some chicken. Kind of disappointed it wasn't lasagna, but whatever. And he's saying, slurp, munch, smack. And John is looking rather upset. And then the next panel, John turns to Garfield as Garfield is chewing and says, Garfield, you're a fat, arrogant, lazy pig. And it creates a tragic comic strip. But Garfield rebuttals with one of the most intelligent lines ever created. Garfield turns to John and says, well, excuse me. This comic strip is incredibly powerful. It embodies so much emotion and feeling, and details on topics such as oppression, with a simple cat and a man. An orange cat and a man. Let's get into the explanation. Garfield is enjoying life in the first panel. Without being judged, he's happy. John is upset that Garfield is able to be happy on his own merits. He's upset and angry. And he criticizes Garfield for everything. He says that he's fat, arrogant, and a lazy pig. Garfield is living his life the way he wants to, and John is criticizing him. And when Garfield says, excuse me, he's not just talking about him being fat. It's a message to all of America and the world. To stand up when you're being oppressed. It's a really powerful scene. I believe that John's expression of shock is extremely powerful too. It shows how if we fight systems like this that are oppressing our children and ourselves, we can make a change. This comic strip details on so much such as abuse. It's so much more than just basic oppression. It comments on so many topics. It's something that brings tears in my eyes every time I look at it. It's something that's a national treasure, and I believe that because of this strip alone, Garfield should go down as the most important thing to ever happen in the entire history of Earth. That is how important Garfield is. And when he says, excuse me, he's talking about all of humanity. When we're being oppressed, when we're being judged, when we're being torn down, we can say, excuse me for being who I am. Excuse me for being happy with my life. Excuse me for living the way I want to. It's so tragic, so beautiful and uplifting. It's just amazing. I don't think there's any words I can use to actually describe the full magnitude, emotion that this comic is showing. If you have children, show them Garfield. Show them Garfield. Garfield won't make your children smart, but it will give them ideas. It will let them take these ideas into the real world, make a change. Jim Davis is truly a mastermind, an artist, and so much more. Jim Davis is the most important man ever to live. Thank you, Jim Davis, for this beautiful comic strip. And to all of you subscribing and liking this video, thanks, but we're gonna need at least 100 subscribers, guys. I know. But we're gonna need 100 subscribers. I know how you guys feel. We're gonna need 100. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this video and this channel. So yeah, that's my comic review. So this is the Fat Cat 32 signing off.